I'm Dr. Irina Koles and welcome to the program Taste of Change. Today we'll cook very traditional meal, apple pie. It's apple season. We have great apples from lovely store Bazaar West, who provided us with these apples, with amazing berries and all ingredients you see here. Why Taste of Change? Because, as we talked at previous programs, you can make this change for yourself and eat better, become healthier and feel better. Let's start cooking the apple pie in a little bit different way. It will be upside down apple pie. What we are going to use: fresh apples right from the farm, eggs. We'll use fructose as a sweetener. I recommend and I like fructose for its consistency. It's like sugar and it is sweeter than sugar. And don't mess up with high fructose syrup. This is a different story. This is unhealthy thing. But pure crystallized fructose, it's a good thing which save our health and prevent us from blood sugar elevation. Now we have here oatmeal flour. We have almond meal, actually almond flour, and some cinnamon and of course baking soda. Okay, what we are going to do, we'll start cutting apples, and we need to peel them first, of course. Though the peel is soft, but during the baking it can create not pleasant texture for us. So we are peeling our apples first. By this time, the most time-consuming part is done. Now, just slice apples, thin slices, like this, and we'll put them to the bottom of the baking dish. As soon as we have this pile of lobes of apples, we'll start putting them in the baking dish. I never jeopardize using it without baking paper, so I usually do it to be safe, that I'll easily remove it from the pan. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's make it fancy. After we covered the baking dish with 2 layers of apples, we'll sprinkle it with cinnamon, very healthy spice, very healthy and delicious thing. And I like to add this kind of berries. It calls Lingonberry. It is very popular in Scandinavian countries, and in Siberia we were picking it up because we also had it and they made jam of it. It is kind of like small and with a little bit different taste cranberry. Yes, and Bazaar West has lots of frozen berries, quickly frozen berries, so they're like fresh and delicious, and they're different all around the world. These are they're sweeter than cranberry, I would say. And they go very, very well with apples. I remember we were making jam from apples and Lingonberry. Brusnica, we say it in Russian. Brusnica. Nice, huh? Let's place another layer. We still have more apples. Well, now our baking dish looks like this, with several, 3 or maybe 4 layers of apples and with these red berries in the middle. Now it's time to make a dough. Never make it earlier, because it should go to the oven right away with all these fluffies which you'll see now. The oven is going to be preheated for 360 degrees, and we are going to make a dough very light, very nice with apples. 4 eggs. We'll have very nice farm eggs. I was given by Bazaar West, big and fresh, lovely. One more. And using the electric mixer, we'll beat them. The texture should be light and fluffy, and this is before I add fructose. Now continue beating. I am adding half cup of fructose. This is what we got after beating eggs with fructose. This is it. It's almost white and thick. So now we'll add flours. As I've already mentioned, we are not going to use regular flour. We'll use oatmeal flour and almond milk. For 4 eggs, 4 apples, you need like 2/3 of cup. Please do it very gently and gradually. Do not destroy this fluffitude of the beaten eggs. Okay, this is oatmeal. Now we'll add almond milk flour. You can use almond flour. I use at this point almond meal, which are grinded almonds. Oh, see how nice and fluffy it is? Very nice texture. The pie is going to be very light. The only thing we'll add, it is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Do not overmix it. Don't do it aggressively. Just very, very gentle. Well, I see that all ingredients are combined. So we can put it on top of our apples. Here is our upside down apple pie before we put it into the oven. Oven is preheated to 360 and we'll place our pie for 35-40 minutes. I'm sure that you cooked apple pie maybe several times, or I'm definitely sure that you ate it. But have you ever asked yourself why you cook it this or that way? Why year after year people make it actually the same way without any changes? It can be explained very simply. Very simple, because from early childhood we see it around. When kid is growing up, he sees what mom is cooking, what media is saying, how apple pie looks even in toys, you know, all these toys with food. This is apple pie, we know what it is, right? It's crust with these beautiful lines around, and it's great and delicious. And of course, there is nothing wrong with this, to keep the traditions if it serves you. But what if it is not? What if at one or another point of your life you struggle with high blood sugar or high cholesterol, you start gaining weight, you start just having gastrointestinal problem? It doesn't really matter, but as soon as it doesn't serve you anymore, change it. Just change it. It is challenging. It requires the open mind. It requires curiosity. It's something new, and it is the learning the new thing. It's not hard. We learn every time something. This is new. The hardest part is let go the old beliefs, old habits, everything we used to do for years. This is harder, but it's possible. It's possible. If you want this change, if you need this change, just do it, because you are doing it for you, for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, and for your health, and for your happiness and good feelings. Change is good. Here is our pie. When you take it out of the oven, let it stand and cool, being in the form. Don't take it out right away. Now, here is the tricky part, but the baking paper will save us. We'll take a plate. Whoop. And now we'll just remove it gradually. It is a good idea to use the not sharp knife. This is much better way to remove, otherwise it's is it going to come out okay? Oh no. Well, you see this pink from the berries? It adds very nice color. and very nice taste, I assure you. This is it. It was easy and quickly. You can sprinkle it, you can decorate it however, with apples or berries, whatever. I'll just sprinkle it with cinnamon. More addition of spice and taste. Here is our apple pie. I'm Dr. Irina Koles. Thank you for watching Taste of Change. If you would like a recipe, you can find it on the website weightdestiny.com and watch the show at ActonTV. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.